Hi everyone, this is Sarah with your January 2016 love reading. I'd just like to say these are general readings, so if they don't resonate with you, then please check out your moon sign or your rising sign. If you don't know what your moon and rising sign are, there's a really great website called astrolabe.com where you can just put in your date of birth and your time of birth and it will give you all of your natal chart so you can find out what planets you have where. If you also need something more specific, a more tailored question to you, then please get in touch by my email, which is orchidtarot16@gmail.com, where I can go into a lot more detail about your specific question or something that is a lot more tailored to you. Obviously, with the general readings, you have to sort of look at all of the explanations of the cards and what that might mean, and even though you can pick up on some of that in a general reading, obviously, if you want something that gives you a bit more of a clearer answer about what you need to do or any help that you need, then please get in touch. Okay, I hope you're enjoying readings and I shall see you soon. Hi Aries, this is Sarah with your January 2016 love reading. Just going to shuffle the cards. I've shuffled them loads off camera, but I'll shuffle them a bit more now. Oops, I'm jumping out. Okay. Okay, let's see. Right, at the centre of your reading, you've got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about victory, it's about claim, it's about recognition. Generally, well, within some sort of creative project, but it can also be about, just because it's in the you position, it's about just generally feeling confident in yourself, feeling happy, confident. You might have just come off the back of some sort of victory or that has filled you with this sense of confidence. Could be you could potentially have just met somebody and that means that you're feeling good, happy. So yeah, a great place to start January anyway. What you've got crossing you is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is about a new beginning with thought. It's about maybe having that aha moment, that kind of breakthrough moment. And it can be a bit, sometimes it can be double-edged. It depends who's wielding the sword as to where that power will, because it's a very powerful card, where that power will land. So within a love reading, I think, to be honest, judging by most of your cards, I'm not getting a massive amount of love. There could potentially be some, but in terms of new love coming in, if you are single, I'm sorry, there's maybe the outcome, there is some, but I think that'll be later on in the month. So for most of January, I think what you've got in your past position is the Page of Cups reversed. Now, the Page of Cups is somebody who is immature, somebody who has prone to outbursts, tantrums. It can be a child. Pages are children, but so if this reading isn't about love, it can be that you've got children that are sort of challenging you and have been challenging you over Christmas. But if it is a love relationship, it could be that this person in the past, you've just got to the stage where you are sick and tired of their childish behaviour. And I think that you could potentially have just split up with this person because now you're feeling victorious, you're feeling like you've come out of the back of it. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning in terms of how you think about things. So how you have been thinking about this person has changed. And it's changed for the better you've changed for the better in terms of you've had this new beginning and you're feeling confident and victorious. What you've got below you, which is grounding you, which is in your practical environment, is the Judgment card. And this, again, is about coming to a realisation that things have got to change in your life, that something in your life has got to change, and that you need to make a choice based on what is good for you and what is going to be good for the rest of your life, is going to be healthy, so that you can lose things that are not good for you. And I think potentially it could be this Page of Cups. if it isn't a person, it could just be something that has left you feeling angry and over emotional, and something that you haven't been able to control. It could be, if it's not a person, it could be that. Cups are also water signs, so as Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So this person could have been the person that you're having to make this choice about. And I think you've made it. I think you've had this moment where you've realised that this thing or person isn't the right thing for you, and you've made that choice, and so you're feeling good about yourself for having finally made the choice, or for knowing that a choice has got to be made. The Two of Wands in reverse is in your thoughts, in your mind. And the Two of Wands reversed is about making a choice. It's about thinking about this choice, which path am I going to take, but not really knowing which path to take, which decision to make, based on the fact that also Wands are about communication, about drive, about desire. It could be that you just don't know whether you've got enough, whether this person actually really does it for you. You just don't know. You haven't got the desire or the energy to carry on with it anymore. Or if this is a thing, a situation in your life and not a person, it could just be that you've got these two paths and you don't know which one to take. You don't know which way to go. And there's a blockage in communication. You've not got all the information that you need to make this decision outwardly. But because what you've got crossing you is the Ace of Swords, I think you've come, and judgment means that you've come to this decision yourself based on what you need, not the external and outside forces. You've got everything within you to make this decision, and I think that in January you will make it. What you've got in your immediate future is the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Ten of Wands reversed is about carrying a burden and not being able to trying to release this burden that you've got. And obviously there is either a relationship or a project or something that you thought you loved but you don't, and it's causing you some anguish because you're finding it difficult to let go, you're finding it difficult to make the decision. And that will carry on. I think you've had the realization that you need to make the choice, you need to move forward, and that you need to do it based on what is good for you, but you are having difficulty weighing up because of maybe a lack of all of the knowledge. You're finding it difficult to make this choice. What you've got in your environment is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is a really, really brilliant card. It's about wealth, abundance, it's about family, it's about all sides of the family coming together. So I think you've got family around you, you've got friends around you, you've got a lot of people, a large group of people around you that are helping you to make this decision, that are supporting you, and that are showing you that it's not a bad thing that this has happened. If it isn't a person, if it's a situation, I think you've got, it doesn't, whatever choice you make will be okay. You'll be okay financially. If you're having to walk away from this person, maybe you live with them and you're worrying about finances, about whether the burden is, am I going to be okay to support myself and survive on my own? I think you will. You've got everything in your environment to do that. What you've got in how other people see you is the Two of Swords reversed, and this again is about not being able to make a decision. So I think you're really struggling with this. Should you either have let go of this person or this thing, or should you be doing that? I think that is a real sort of theme to the whole reading. What you've got in your hopes and fears is the King of Cups reversed. And I think, sorry about that. So yeah, the King of Cups reversed. So I think you're worrying about that this person could go from somebody who is quite demanding and prone to tantrums, overreacts, emotional. They could go from that to being somebody who is really emotionally manipulative and really just affects your world. And I think, in a bad way. think you need to get rid of this person before they turn into this person. I think what they're now displaying will only, if you do stay with them, it will become, they will go from a page to a king. So the characteristics that they're displaying, while now they are just irritating and annoying, they will soon become quite destructive to the relationship. So I think if you have just, you know, realised with the Ace of Swords that this person is like that, I think that you need to take heed of that. That would be my advice. Take heed of that and do something. Could also be that you're worried that if this is about a project or work or something besides love, then I think you're worried that you won't be able to make a decision based on, that you will make a decision from a place of fear. It can also be to do with the relationship, this as well. I think you might make the decision based on coming from a place of fear. What if I can't cope? What if I can't carry this burden? What if I can't sort of get over this? But you need to remember that you can, because you've got everything. You've got a really comfortable environment, really everything around you is abundant and comfortable. So this person needs to enhance that situation, or this thing needs to enhance that situation, and I don't think that it is doing at the moment. I don't think it enhances it at all. What you've got in your outcome is the Page of Wands, which is really great, because this is the start of a new creative idea. So by the end of January, I think you will have started this new venture, either a new venture, or potentially you could have met somebody else who is again still quite youthful, dark-haired, but rather than being this overly emotional water sign, you've gone from an overly emotional water sign to quite a stable Wands, which is a Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. So an Aries like you, it could potentially be you as well, Aries. It could be that you're doing, through going through this process, you've found your childlike enthusiasm for life again. You're excited about the future. You have a desire to do, start on creative projects, be yourself, carry on with this confidence that you've got, or use this confidence to start a new project, creative project, or meet this new person who is also either an Aries or a Sagittarius or Leo. So it's all looking good. It's all looking really positive, with just, a bit of tough decisions maybe to be made, but I think that you've got everything within you and the confidence to do it. And I think you will definitely, by the end of the month, have something exciting to look forward to. Okay, Aries, I hope that's helped, and I will look forward to seeing you in February. Take care.